What if Tyron Hopper is good is his question. So Mark, I'll let you take this one. What if Tyron Hopper actually comes out and plays really well this season?
Well, it'd be a big boost. I think that's kind of it's funny because Tyron Hopper being good kind of felt like, and I'm guilty of this as well. It's kind of felt like a foregone conclusion that that's not the case up until this summer, which is really harsh. Like, obviously, he was a surprising third round pick, and I don't think many people would have taken him there. And then last summer, obviously, he didn't really do much, and then kind of in the regular season didn't really contribute much either, especially particularly on defense. So he obviously does seem to have taken a big jump. Isaiah McDuffie is the third linebacker. He's kind of like, he's a safe pair of hands, but there's not kind of any playmaking element there. Hopper, you see kind of the flashes of that more thumping style that he plays with. He just comes downhill, and you see what the Packers saw in him. So if he can, at some point in the season, like legitimately challenge McDuffie and get some looks in base defense alongside Cooper and Walker, it could just add another real strong element, especially when they're coming downhill in the run game and coverage. I think Hopper, that might always be maybe a little bit more of a challenge for him. But it's been really pleasing to see that he's taken legitimate strides, because he was kind of, I think, a bit unfairly by pretty much everybody decided that he wasn't going to work out. And it's nice to see some positives.
Yeah, I thought he had years having a much better training camp and had a nice preseason game than anything we really saw this past year. So taking steps in the right direction. And I do wonder if he has the ability to kind of get into that number 3 linebacker conversation a little bit more. Right now it has been primarily McDuffie and even Simmons ahead of him so far, but he's looked good, and hopefully he can get in that conversation sooner rather than later. As you look back at this preseason game 1 and Packers Jets, I know it's tough to, kind of get some takeaways from a preseason game, but there's always some good, there's always some bad.